Do you want to be rich and famous? For 5 easy payments of $99.99, I promise I can make one of us extremely wealthy. Guess which one?
MurderingBeats.com.
Hey there, I'm Casey Diovin. I'm an independent musician, independent artist. I'm also a co-founder of MurderingBeats.com. This video is a public service announcement for all of you out there in the independent music scene, all of you who are just starting up and trying to make a name for yourselves. You probably got your music up on Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, maybe even MySpace if that still has a thing going. But you've got your music out there for the world to see, and you may or may not have come across what we're about to talk about. And that's these people who come to you offering worldwide distribution or offer you deals that sound really good, but are really just scams. So this all started when an affiliate of Murdering Beats was offered a worldwide distribution, and he said, hey, look, this sounds really good. What do you think? The guy's got a website, and the guy's got all this and that. And I was like, well, let me take a look. So I took a look, and I found what I've seen many times. And this is something that I knew was not exclusive to me, but I didn't think was as big a problem as it really is. And that's, you get these messages that are really flattering. They're really flattering. They say, oh, your music's good. We really want to be affiliated with you. We want you on our label, this and that. Or, you know, they might come out and say, hey, we are an A&R company who is looking to offer you worldwide distribution, or they might say record deal, or these are basically little trigger words to get you interested. Because when you hear worldwide distribution or label or album deal or record deal, you think immediately, boom, this is my ticket out of this broken city or this abusive home or whatever. I understand it. Sometimes, you know, they trigger something in you that makes you think, oh man, I'm getting out. I'm getting out of here. And then they ask you for money. And that's where the big problem is. And a lot of people hear the trigger word, they get excited, and they think, I can make that money. I'm working at McDonald's. I got that money in my bank account. I'm going to wire this immediately, and then we're going to get this record on the go. And then I'm going to make it. And unfortunately, chances are you won't. If you're working with these A&R companies who come out and say, oh, we want so much money, and then we'll give you worldwide distribution, you're getting scammed. And I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you some of the tricks and ways to kind of figure out what's a scam and what's not. So first up, let's take a look at worldwide distribution. Okay, sounds fancy. What does it mean? Worldwide distribution, well, distribution is the way that people are able to purchase your album. It's your songs, your album, in a marketplace of some kind, and this can include iTunes, Amazon, Xbox even has a little shop. I know PS3 does. All these different, you know, Sony and these different companies, they all have little shops that you can get your music into. And for an indie, it seems really hard. And in fact, a few years ago, it was really difficult to get your music on these services. However, now that things have changed, the internet has got more advanced, and there are companies that can help you get your music on there. And I'm not talking these A&R companies. I'll explain that in a little bit. In fact, I've got some sites to show you real quick. You're seeing MurderingBeats.com right now. That's our website, and I'll explain what we do and all this other good stuff in a little bit. But let's talk about this distribution thing. Worldwide distribution, what does that mean? What is the worldwide part? It sounds really good. It's another trigger word. It just means the internet. The internet is the worldwide anything. It's the World Wide Web. Well, okay, so there's differences in that, but I'm saying the internet is basically a way to connect with people all around the world now. That's all that means, is your music in a shop on the internet that people can go and buy. Now, most of these A&R companies, they won't say marketing because they don't want to do marketing for you. They still expect you to get your marketing done, but they're going to ask you for royalties in the contract. So not only do they want money down, and if they tell you that that's insurance to make sure that you're on the level and that you're prepared to to see this through, that's bullcrap. That's not what they're wanting. They want that money as insurance that they're going to make some money off the deal, and they are going to make some money off the deal. Point blank. That's all that is. And I know a lot of people who have sworn up and down, no, it's legit. No, they're screwing you over. So anyway, they're getting the money down as insurance, and they're also getting royalties. Well, that's not right, because they're getting a one-time fee off of you, and then they're going to take up to $30, sometimes $50 on top of the $100, $200, $350, $500 down that they want you to pay. So if you have a $1 song on the marketplace, and they're taking 40 cents out of that, that's their 40% that they're taking as royalty. If you sell 20 songs, they're taking $8 out of that 20. So you're getting 12 back. Now you are getting $12 that you didn't have before, but they're earning $8 for your song, or for your song sales. Now that doesn't seem fair. They already took out 100 or 20%. If they're asking for 100 and they're taking a 5% royalty, that would be different. I'd say, hey, they're putting the money up front to get it out there. Maybe, but even still, that's ridiculous. Bandcamp.com will sell your music in a marketplace, and they don't take any royalty. Or, well, they take royalties, but they don't charge you a one-time fee at the beginning. Bandcamp.com is where I'm hosting my album Imaginary Friends. It's a dubstep electronic album. I'm hosting it through them, and I didn't pay a single cent to get it up on the store. Basically, they take a royalty out, but that's completely acceptable because I haven't put any money to it anyway. So worldwide distribution is basically getting your music up on one of these services like iTunes. Can you do that yourself? Absolutely, and I'm going to show you how in just 1 second. There are several alternatives now. Two of the ones that I've come across that I would sort of suggest. I can't really suggest too much because I haven't done them yet, or haven't used them yet, but I've heard great things. I know people who have used them, and it's worked out a treat for them. One of which you're seeing now is TuneCore, tunecore.com, and you can see here immediately they have iTunes distribution, Spotify, Amazon MP3, again, that term distribution, Google Play, Xbox Music, some of the ones that I've mentioned, but also some other ones like Digital, Shazam, Music Unlimited, I don't know what that one is, Slacker, I don't know what that one is either, but a lot of cool different stores and shops. So we've got TuneCore here, which is a way to distribute your songs. This is worldwide distribution. Now let's look at the cost for this distribution, and remember that you're not going through another company with TuneCore. I mean, you're going through TuneCore to get to the shops, but you're not going through somebody else who is asking you to pay money so that they can go and pay money to a place like TuneCore, which is even more insidious, because if you think about it, what they're doing is they're saying, hey, give us $100 to $200 and we're going to go do this thing that you could do by yourself and save a lot of money. But they're doing it, and they're also getting the publishing rights and all these other kinds of rights, so that they're not only taking royalties out of your songs, they're taking your royalties, and they're taking royalties from your song. And that's extremely insidious, and I know that sounds really complicated, so just follow me if you will, because I'm kind of not confusing myself, but I'm getting myself into a little bit of a tangent here. I'm upset, basically. Music distribution, they charge $29.99 for the first year that your album is distributed, and this is the price for albums, $49.99 each following year, so about $30 the first year and $50 for each consecutive year, right? I mean, that's $30 a year, and then $50 for the following years or whatever, which is pretty good. Think about it, $30 to get your album up on iTunes. That's for the first year, and then $50 after that to keep it up on. Yeah, that's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. For a single, it's $10 per year. Again, that's really good. Ringtone, $19.99 per year, $20 for your ringtone. That's perfectly acceptable. Now, here's one of the cooler things: music publishing administration. Again, this all sounds really complicated, and it is kind of complicated, but it's a lot easier if you sort of understand the basics behind it. What this is these are the royalties when your song's played on the radio, if your song is played on TV or film, which, if you're an artist, you do want that, because that's a good thing to have. You know, your song on a Nike's album, or not a Nike's album, but a Nike's commercial. That's pretty nice, right? People like Nikes, dude. Air Jordan. Woo! So, that's amazing. And you can also make money on YouTube. I assume that's when your music is played on a YouTube video. I'm not positive about that, which is weird because I'm a YouTube affiliate, but whatever. Basically, you keep the rights to your music, and you get these royalties when your songs are played. And that's only $75. So instead of paying $100, $200, $350 to these fake, well, they might not be fake, but these A&R people who come to you promising all this great stuff, they're ripping you off, because $75 one-time setup fee for your publishing administration, all that kind of good stuff. It doesn't make sense to me that they can get away with this, but people don't know about TuneCore. There's also another one I'm going to show you, CD Baby, which you can do. CD Baby Standard, $12.95 per single, $49 per album. It seems like they're leaving some stuff off of here, but we'll get into that in a second. CD Baby Pro, $39 per single, $99 per album. And this, okay, so the standard, you're basically, it's like the music distribution here on TuneCore. $29.99 for your album, $49 per album for worldwide digital distribution, worldwide CD distribution. Sell the music on the cdbaby.com. They have a little shop here, and when you get to the, here, I'll show you that real quick. But when you get right to the front page here, they've kind of got, oh, I guess they don't. CD Baby Standard, they have the worldwide digital distribution, worldwide CD distribution, and they also have a shop on CD Baby. I think they have the same thing on TuneCore. They have a little on the website shop where people can browse music, and it's kind of cool. But you can sell your music on Facebook, again, make the money on YouTube, and this has your sync licensing for TV, film, games. And then they have a Pro Edition, which adds some ASCAP BMI registration, song registration with global collection agencies, publishing royalty collection. Again, that's your royalties. That's when your songs are played across the world and on TV, advertisements, stuff like that. So you're paying $100 per album for the Pro for all of these great little things that you get to keep all the money from, as opposed to paying these A&R companies. It's absolutely ridiculous. So to recap, $99 for all this good stuff right here. You get to keep the royalties. What was the other one? $75 one-time setup fee for your royalties and stuff like that, as opposed to paying these companies $200, $350 for what? Basically the same thing, except they keep the royalties and they get to register your music as their own. Honestly, it sickens me that they could be so... I don't know. It's just horrible. Okay, so I keep saying A&R, and I want to go over what A&R is. Artists and repertoire. I've got the wiki here open. It's the division of a record label or music publishing company that is responsible for talent scouting and overseeing the artistic development of recording artists and or songwriters. It also acts as a liaison between artists and the record label or publishing company. Every activity involving artists, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if you notice, it doesn't say the division of a commercial or a AAA or an actually rated record label. It just says record label. Now, this could include independent record labels or independent publishing companies, and that's where some of this gets really sinister. It is, it's a lot easier than people think to start an independent record label. That doesn't mean it's easy to be successful. No, it's still really difficult to be successful creating a record label, but it's easy to make one, and it's easy to make a publishing company. You just have to get everything registered and on the record. That's pretty much it, and a lot of people wouldn't even think to go and do that, but these people do, because they're insidiously genius in the way that they are ripping you off. And it's good to be intelligent. I'm sorry, this bullcrap about ignorance being this wonderful thing. No, it's not. You need to be informed, and this is why, because people are ripping you off. The smart people are feeding off of you. They're eating off of you. They're getting their money off of you. And do you want that? No, you want to be informed and able to fight back. You need to know when these people come to you and they say, look, we're an A&R company, you know, and we want to help you get out there. We just need $100 insurance to make sure you know. You send them back politely an email saying, okay, give me your credentials. I want to know what company you're going through, all this on, and watch. They won't respond to you because you're not the kind of sucker they're looking for. They'll move on to the next one. So, is it insulting that they're trying to dupe you? Yes, but here's how you need to take it. If these people are approaching you and they're saying, oh yeah, well, just look at it this way. They want to use you, which means they think you're good enough to be used. So, fantastic. Take it as a compliment and tell them to stick it up some orifice. Okay, so, trying to see what else I forgot here. This is kind of an impromptu video. I just kind of got the news. An affiliate contacted me, said, you know, this worldwide distribution thing, is it a good idea? And I've seen this before, so I immediately, red flag went off for me, and I thought I had to share this, because people are getting duped all over the world, and I like independent stuff. I like independent artists. I don't like pop music very much. One or two songs, maybe. I like the idea of it. But no, they just, independent is where it is, and that's where we're moving. I mean, more and more people are getting on the independent train. Look at Tech9 and some of these other artists, Macklemore. I mean, come on. Independents are now. We're changing the zeitgeist a little at a time. It's taking a while, but we're getting there. So I want you guys to realize we can do this, but these scam artists and these other people are holding us back. So know your stuff. Don't let them get you. And I want to go back to Murdering Beats real quick, and I want to take a look at the website. We offer, if you're an independent artist or a vocalist, if you're a vocalist, we have a lot of beats and other kinds of instrumentals available on the site here. Now, we also have distribution. We have worldwide distribution available on Murdering Beats, and we are going to open that up soon to other artists. We're going to feature some of our artists who work with us on here. We've already got T-Will, myself, and Chaotic on here. Some really good stuff. You can find the full tracks here. Casey, Venn, Chaotic, T-Will. I need to get a section for him. But we also got the Beat Shop, where you can get all these different traps, bangers, and all that. And yeah, it's see, this is worldwide distribution. And we're just an indie little startup. We're trying to get everything on the record. Here's something you can do. If you go to any of these A&R companies, get their website, go to their website, look, and then come back to murderingbeats.com. Now, this isn't necessarily a marketing gimmick on my part. We're just a couple of people who are trying to do something good, you know? So look at their site and then come back to murderingbeats.com. If murderingbeats.com looks better than their website, then they're not somebody you want to work with. I mean, our website isn't really great. It's a basic website. It's got an e-commerce shop. It's got forums that we just added in. But honestly, some of these A&R websites you'll look through, if you see spelling errors, red flag. I mean, we're not the most intelligent people over at Murdering Beats, but we understand the fact that we're trying to be on the level. We take the time and dedication put into our website, and these people can't be bothered. So make sure you look at their credentials, look at what they offer, look at their website, make sure that, you know, they're spelling things correctly. Look at the effort that they're putting in. If they're not putting in the effort, why should you? Especially if you're the one paying the money. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I've gone off on tangents. Is there anything else you need to know? I can't really think of anything, but if you have a question, I can make an update. I can make another impromptu video about this. I'm up in arms. I really hate the fact that these people are getting away with it. And yeah, I got to show off murderingbeats.com and everything, but if you guys can just, benefit from knowing that these people are insidious, tricky, deceitful people, then I've done my job with this video. This isn't a marketing gimmick, this is a public service announcement. Realize that you have other options. You have CD Baby, TuneCore, whoops, I switched these around, but TuneCore, CD Baby, you have these other options. Look into that. If you want to get a hold of me, you can message me here, leave a comment below, or find us on Facebook. We actually have a Murdering Beats page on Facebook. That will be in the description. If you guys ever run into anything like this, or you run into something that's similar, let me know. Get a hold of me. I want to make sure that I can provide artists out there with the information. You need to arm yourselves. You gotta be on the know-how. And I hope you guys keep making great music. If you want to share some of your music in the comments below, make sure you send a link to SoundCloud or YouTube. If you're watching this video and you see a link in the comments below that doesn't link you to SoundCloud or Reverb Nation or YouTube, don't click on it. Just keep it cool. But we do like seeing other artists, hearing other artists, especially if you use one of our beats and you distribute it. Please let us know by all means. I think I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to cut it. Thank you guys so much. Share it with your friends if you want to help spread this message. We really, really don't like people getting taken advantage of, especially indie artists. You don't deserve it. You can do better. Alright, I'm Casey Venn, and I'm out.